Hi everybody. Now when we are not outside in the garden or pottering around in our Rhino greenhouse, of course as a plant addict, much like me, I'm sure that you have many houseplants as well. So we know the benefits of houseplants are extraordinary. They clean the air of toxins. There's many that even continue to photosynthesize overnight, like the Sansevieria, for example, of which I've got a few, so they're great to have in a bedroom. But I thought I would show you some of the houseplants that I've got here, and there are very many. So I've just picked a few so you can see what I'm going on and maybe to inspire you to buy some more houseplants. We can all fit in another plant, can't we? So this one here, of course, is my absolute favourite. No one should be without the aloe vera plant. There we go. It's another fantastic plant that really helps to clean the air of toxins. These lovely fleshy stems are medicinal and really, really good for us. So inside, the gel can be ingested, so we can eat it, we can drink it. It's brilliant for burns, minor cuts and scrapes and insect bites as well. So this is a must-have, always in the kitchen for me in case I burn myself when I'm cooking. So a plant that's really good for a shady spot, of course, is a fern. This lovely fern, don't you just love the texture of ferns? And of course there's many different varieties with different shades of green, and I do love a fern for a shady spot along with some ivy as well. Now a plant that has become really, really popular in recent years is of course the begonia, and can't you see why? Look at those stunning leaves. Absolutely beautiful. And again, there's many different varieties, and if you're lucky you might even see them flower as well. Beautiful. Now of course we know that the peperomia plant, Pilia peperomoides, has become really popular. I found another one, and this is a raindrop peperomia, and I fell in love with it immediately. Just look at the shape of that leaf, look at the foliage. Isn't that stunning? So of course it looks like a raindrop, it also looks a little bit like a heart, doesn't it? And this has grown hugely just in a few months. I absolutely love that. So that's a raindrop peperomia. Another houseplant that's growing amazingly well here is the Caladium. Now this is this caladium, as you can see, has got really tall. And I'm just going to tip it a little bit so you can see the gorgeous foliage. But look at that, another stunning house plant. Gorgeous. And I also have this beautiful pothos here, which is it's just the easiest plant to grow. And of course it's trailing as well, so it can trail over the top of a cupboard or a shelf, or you can even make it climb if you want to cover something. There's so many, but the last one I'm going to show you, I'm going to step away from my jungle, is the Monstera, because we know that the Monstera has of course become one of the most popular plants at the moment. So here's my Monstera. It's very big. You can see why it's so popular. Of course, it was known as the Swiss cheese plant. It was pretty popular in the 70s. It's very easy to look after. So there you go. That's some of my houseplants. There's so many to choose from. There's so many very beautiful ones with different colours, foliage and textures. And they really bring a room alive as well. So they're not just aesthetically pleasing, of course, but they're really good for you. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed my little houseplant tour, and I think maybe it's time to go and buy another one.